Hey guys, welcome to another Top 5 Tech, this time featuring Tracer. Let's get right into it. Number 1. Tracer has a few methods of baiting enemies out of their cooldowns. For one, if you're running away from an enemy, be sure to drop down nearby ledges. If they follow you, recall back up, and if they don't, you've bought yourself a free escape anyway. 2. Against enemies with mobility-related cooldowns, blink 3 times in one direction. If they follow you, recall, and now they're unable to follow you back. And if they don't, again, you've bought yourself a free escape anyways. Number 2. Tracer's Recall removes debuffs. So there are quite a few abilities that do this, but isn't Recall the only one that should sensibly remove debuffs? Anyway, I'm sure you've heard this a few times, but make sure to use it specially against characters with debuffs, such as Mei to reset her frost stacks, Ana to remove the healing debuff, and Zenyatta to remove the Discord orb. Number 3. Another property of Tracer's Recall is to instantly reload her pistols. By default, you should try to empty your clips before you use it at low health to capitalize on the extra damage, but alternatively, you could simply use Recall for some extra burst damage. If you're finishing off the last few enemies of a push and likely won't need to Recall for survivability, you can put 2 bursts of your pistols into them in quick succession by using it specifically to reload. Number 4. Blink between clips and during reloads. Making this your neutral game maximizes your damage and avoidability by optimizing Tracer's kit. For as obvious as this seems, I don't see enough people using it. Oftentimes, Tracers panic with their mobility, using 2 or 3 blinks at a time and wasting a lot of its longevital potential to reduce damage. On top of this, sitting on 3 blinks prevents more charges from building, wasting potential blinks. Number 5. When behind someone that's unaware, wait until you're as close to them as possible, then empty a full magazine and end with a melee. This increases your chance of instantly killing that character, preventing them from reciprocating in the 1 second you have to reload, and capitalizes on them being unaware and Tracer's burst to do so. Alright guys, well that was my list. I hope you learned something, and have a good one.